Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Fun Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 10 of Winning a National Title with every team in the game. If you guys missed any of the episodes, up in the right-hand corner will be a playlist from episode 1 to episode 10 to see who you guys, or I guess who we have used so far in College Football 26. Of course, if you're unable to watch those videos, down in the description below will be a record of every team that we have done so far and their season they eventually won a national championship game. Now, usually, we would have a wheel spin for these episodes. However, I am out of town this week, so I decided that we're just going to do a pretty easy team so we can get a one and done. So you guys have a video here on Wednesday because I was unable to get that recorded for this week. So anyways, let's get on with it. And we, of course, are going to the SEC. We're going to pick up Georgia. They're a 94 overall team. We're just going to do Georgia right here, right now, so we can have a pretty easy one. Kirby Smart is the head coach. They are always very, very good. I don't think I need to really say anything about Georgia here. We all know how Georgia operates in the SEC, especially as a 94 overall. Plus, they do pretty well here in the College Football 26. We do have CEO, which does have increased the number. Oh, I didn't know that. We have increased number of visits to 8. Huh. Nice. Also, additional interest for every 10 hours spent. It's all skill caps for seniors. Coachabilities, there's 2 less. Insta commit. We also have program builder for completed goals, pipelines, set the tone for away games, recruiter, elite recruiter, strategist, tactician, and motivator. Our offensive coordinator has talent developer and elite recruiter. Our defensive coordinator has motivator, architect, and tactician. Our team looks like this, or Georgia looks like this, of course, if you guys do know them. CJ Allen, 94 overall, 93 defensive tackle of Christian Miller. KJ Bolden, free safety. Everett, 91 corner, 90 overall tight end. Gunnar Stockton's an 82 overall, so these guys are very, very good. We'll definitely see them in the college football playoff, but I'm going to get everything set up. Now we'll see everyone at the end of season 1 here with Georgia. And here we are at the end of season 1 here with Georgia. We go 11-1 here on the season. Have to play number 3 Oklahoma in the SEC championship game. We had a pretty good season overall. Normally Georgia does. Their only loss came against Kentucky, which is kind of surprising. But they did go 9-3, and a lot of teams are ranked in the SEC, but we had some good wins. We had some close wins, but all in all, if we can win this one, honestly, I think we would get a bye either way, even if we lose. Because even if we lose, we should go to 3 or even 4, and we have a bye. We end up losing, so we are 11-2 here on the season. And Oklahoma's quarterback does win the Heisman, 3,500 yards, 35 touchdowns, 68% completion percentage. And we do get the best tight end. Nice, 65 catches, 734 yards, and 6 touchdowns. We also get the best linebacker with the Dick Butkus Award. And that's it. And we do get a bye into the college football playoff. Unfortunately, it's not the number 1, but it is a 3. James Madison, Houston, Clemson, Oklahoma, and Penn State win their respective conferences, with Indiana, Michigan, Texas Tech, Illinois, Notre Dame, and USC as the at-large bids here in Season 1. So let's see who we get to play in Week 2 of Bowl Week. Obviously, we have some people wanting to leave due to play style. A 90 overall wide receiver wants to leave due to playing style. We're playing Illinois in the quarterfinals. If we can win here, that would be good, because then we move on to the semifinals here in just Season 1 here with Georgia. And Illinois is an 81 overall. But we have a big overall advantage. Hopefully we can take advantage of that and potentially, words are hard, move on to the semifinals and get a win early on here and move forward with Georgia. We are going to start on defense first here in this one. The defense gets a stop. The offense misses a field goal, and they get a field goal as well. So they're up 3-0. After quarter number 1, but then we get a touchdown. We would get a field goal to make it 10-3, and we get another field goal to make it 13-3, so a pretty solid 13 straight points here for Georgia at the half. 20-3 here going in the fourth quarter. Let's go play by play now. We get a good first down, and how about a touchdown? 27-3 over Illinois. They drive down the field pretty quickly, but have a goal-to-go situation and don't get anything. Now they get a touchdown, but miss the 2-point conversion. Still 27-9. Defense forces a 4-and-out, and that is going to do it. Georgia is going to win over Illinois, 27-9. We'll be moving on to the semifinals here with Georgia. Here in just season number 1 after a pretty solid win. So, obviously, we're going to get all the awards here probably. Nope, okay, just the one. So now we advance the week and kind of see how we do here. Who are we going to be playing in these semifinals? We're playing Clemson in the Fiesta Bowl. They defeated... Who did they defeat? I don't even know who they defeated here. They defeated Notre Dame 38-13. James Madison is in the semifinals. What in the world? They defeated Indiana. That one, okay. They defeated Penn State by 3? Huh. Look at James Madison go off. Barnett. 374 with a touchdown. What was their rushing game? Wow. George Pettaway. Insane game. Okay, I mean, I respect it. They got to play Oklahoma, but we get Clemson here first. They're 13-1 on the season, and they are an 87 overall squad. We have a 7 overall advantage here on Clemson. Let's see if we can't get another win here and move on to the national championship to where we could play James Madison. Who knows? They seem like a good team, but they do have to face Oklahoma. You just never know what can happen in these simulations. We're going to start on offense first here in this one. And the offense goes nowhere. Clemson punts, and we score a touchdown. It's 7-0 after 1 for Georgia leading. Second quarter, we get another touchdown. They get a field goal. We get another touchdown. They get a touchdown. So it's 21-10 at the half. Clemson starts the football. They punt. We get a touchdown. So just like that, it's 28-10 going in the fourth quarter. And we have the football on our side of the field. Unfortunately, we do have to punt. Clemson gets a touchdown. It's an 11-point game. We have to punt again. But Clemson is running the football, and they're running a lot of time off the clock. There's only a minute. There's less than... They get a touchdown, but they wasted 4 minutes off the clock to even score that touchdown. We're going to win 28-23, and we're moving on to the national championship game here with Georgia. So just one win away from having another team down. I mean, Georgia is usually a good one. Stockton set the single-season passing yards record. It helps when you have more games. But we are just one win away, and let's see who we're playing against in the national championship game. And it's either James Madison or Oklahoma, and it is going to be... It's going to be Oklahoma. So a rematch of the SEC championship game where we lost. They defeated James Madison 38-19. So they scored 19 points, but they were down 24-12 and they just didn't do anything in the fourth quarter. But anyways, we get Oklahoma in the national championship. They're 14-1 and they are an 89 overall squad. So again, we have an overall advantage in every single game. Georgia is that way, and they continue to be that way no matter what. I even seen them at 99 overall. So we shall see how we do in this one. Hopefully we can take advantage, or I guess take our revenge of one of our losses here. We're going to start on offense first. The offense punts. Georgia misses a field goal, and it's 7-0, now 10-0 after the first quarter. So far so good from our defense until they score a touchdown, but we counter with one of our own. We don't get anything before half, but it's 17-7 at the half. Oklahoma starts with the football, does nothing. We score a touchdown. It's 24-7. Now 24-14, going in the fourth quarter. We get a big first down. How about a touchdown? 31-14, 5 minutes to go here in the game. And Oklahoma's taking a lot of time. They score another. So it's a 10-point game. Then we turn it over. It's a 3-point game with 3 minutes to go. But we are starting to run clock. We have to punt. But the defense holds strong, and Georgia here in season number 1 will officially win the national title. And that's only the second team to do so far. The second team to officially win a national championship here in season 1, at least so far in the series here in College Football 26. I believe Georgia also won it in season 1 in 25 with our simulation. So far, they think Georgia is going to be a pretty good team, and honestly, they are. They have a lot of NFL-ready talent for next year as well. But that is another team down, and we'll check out the stats, of course, before we go here in this one. But a 31-28 win over Oklahoma in the national championship game, and now still 100+ teams to go since we're only on episode 10. It's kind of been a longer ride for us here on this one compared to 26 or compared to 25. But checking out the stats here on the season, Stockton, 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Rushing-wise, Frazier had 936 with 12 touchdowns. McCray, 285 with 6. Stockton, 124 and 4. Receiving-wise, Dylan Bell had over 1,200 receiving yards. Zachariah Branch had over 1,000 yards with 10 and 8 touchdowns, respectively. Defensive-wise, Allen had 108 tackles, 14 for a loss by Mendoza and Griffin, and 8 sacks by Griffin as well to lead the team. Everett had 5 picks to lead the team. We had 1 defensive touchdown. That's cool. Kicking-wise, we made every extra point, missed 6 field goals in total this season. We punted 50 times for 2,300 yards, 14 inside the 20, and 9 touchbacks. And 1 punt return touchdown, but no kick return touchdowns here in this national championship winning season. But that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button down below. It is free, really helps out the channel. Also, if you guys want to see a team that we have not done before, write a comment down below, and we'll get into that team in the next couple episodes. Obviously, I am out of town this week. I probably have told you that a couple times now, but I'll get back to that starting next week, and then we can get more teams that you guys want to see here and ready to go. So, anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, whenever you guys are watching this. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. We're very close to 500 subs. Once with that goal, doing a 24-hour stream right here on YouTube. So, anyways, have a great night. I'm out. Peace.